My next top 10 content is gonna be about the top 10 shows that were practically breakfast and HBO Kids. HBO Kids was an American preschool slash children's television morning programming block operated by Home Box Office Inc. HBO, a division of Warner Bros. Discovery. The block ran on HBO Family, HBO's sister station that targets children and families. The block runs from 6 a.m. to roughly 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern Time on weekdays. The block shows were not shown in a standard half-hour time slot. The block used to have an weekday 4 p.m. time slot, which was filled with The Electric Company. The block also aired on weekends until October of 2020. In 2001, HBO Family launched two children's programming blocks, Jam in the Morning and Magnet, on weekdays afternoons. Programming for both blocks was developed in coordination with Senior Animation, Nelvana Limited, Sony Entertainment, Sandpaper Films, Scholastic, Divine Entertainment, S4C, Hits Entertainment, Golden Egg Entertainment, Posodian Pictures, Coupa Coffee Studios, Curious Pictures, Hyperion Pictures, and Planet Grande, starting in the year of practically 2007 with a new set of CGI bumpers for the block. HBO began to slowly remove the block's acquired programming, exclusively focusing on HBO original children's series for several years. No new programs were produced or acquired for the block, focusing exclusively on reruns of HBO's own children's programs. On August 13, 2015, HBO announced a deal with Sesame Workshop to move first run Sesame Street episodes on HBO. The episodes premiere on the network on January 16, 2016, alongside other Sesame Workshop produced programming, including The Electric Company and Pinky Dinky Doo. Jam will later rebrand as HBO Kids on November 12, 2020. First run Sesame Street episodes moved to HBO Max, starting with its 51 season. Oh my god, they have a lot of seasons that they have produced. Anyway, so on August 18, 2018, an anime series initial Esme and Roy, also produced by Sesame Workshop, premiered. HBO removed all Sesame Workshop shows from its HBO Family channel by January 2021, reverting the block back to HBO's original children's series. However, most of the acquired shows from Sesame Workshop were still available on the HBO Max streaming service up until the year 2021, January 2, with only Sesame Street, Esme and Roy, and any Sesame Workshop show made exclusive for the streaming service still being available. Currently, the blog's schedule shows for HBO's original programs, followed by a children's TV special before airing one more program, then starring one of the channel's circulated movies or specials. HBO Kids closed down on February 29, 2024, practically like almost a year ago. So yeah, I actually never end up watching HBO Kids, and yeah, it's crazy how didn't last that long. Or it kind of did, but as HBO Kids, it didn't. The original name was actually Jam. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, here's practically my top 10 of the shows that air on HBO Kids. Top 10 I Spy 2002 TV series. I Spy is an American stop-motion and claymation television series that aired on the HBO Family digital pay TV channel in the United States from December 14, 2002 to September 21, 2003. Based on the children's book series created and written by Gene Marzolo and Walter Wick, produced by the Think in Season 1 and JWL Entertainment Productions in Season 2 and Scholastic Entertainment. The show lasted for 2 seasons and 52 episodes. I Spy follows a young boy, Spyler, and his pet dog and best friend, Cece. Each episode starts off similar with Spyler and Cece performing an activity or playing game, only to discover that they need other items to perform their tasks. Their friend Doug arrives and asks the two what they are up to, only to start the game of I Spy with them upon hearing that they need to find things. She proceeds to give Spider and Cece 4 or sometimes 3 items to find, which she says in a riddle before driving off. Spider and Cece then start fighting for the items, and after each item is found, they sing their "Whoop, we found it" song. After 2 items are found, Spider calls for their friend Reeler to take the heavy items they found back home. Doug then appears again and tells them what they have found and the remaining 2 items they need to find in riddle. After all the items are found, Spider and Cece do the activity or game using every item they found. Each episode also starts with a super challenge game announced after the episode's title, involving fighting a certain number of a specific object throughout the episode, such as 4 wig nuts or 6 triangular blocks.
Hi, I'm Spyler, and this is my best friend, Cece. I spy, you spy, let's all play I Spy. I spy a cow, a fast yellow duck, fun dominoes, and a happy red truck. I spy a star, a bright blue kazoo, 4 silly nights, and I spy me and you. Everybody play I Spy.
Top 9 The Never Ending Story TV series. The Never Ending Story is an animated television series produced by Cinevox Entertainment and animated by Ellipse Animation and Canadian Nirvana Limited. It aired for 1 season from 1995 to 1996 on HBO and ran for 26 episodes in Canada. It also aired on Family Channel. The series is loosely based on Michael Endy's book, The Never Ending Story, from the year of 1979. A young boy named Bastian helps yet again the childlike Empress and her people of Fantasia and Imagination Land that can be accessed and influenced through a magic never-ending book called The Never-Ending Story. Because the horrifying nothing and other variants like the evil sorcerer side still threaten it. In the process, Bastian learns valuable lessons and gains many magical friends like the wooden bark troll, the luck dragon, Falker, and many others.
Welcome to the wonderful world of the never-ending story. Meet Bastion and join in his exciting adventures and journeys through the magical land of Fantasia. There you'll meet Bastion's devoted friend, the lovable walking bark troll, the rock chewer family, Furman, Engiwook, and Urgle, the Shadow Goblin, and Zaida, the most powerful and evil sorceress in Fantasia. Join Bastion as he speeds through the sky on Falcor, the Love Dragon. Together they share with you fantastic tales from the never-ending story. In the animated adventures of Bastion Balthazar Bucks.
Top 8. Pinky Dinky Doo. Pinky Dinky Doo is an animated children's television series created by Jim Jenkins, the creator of Doug. It was produced and co-owned by Jenkins Cartoon Picture and Sesame Workshop. The series was made in association with Discovery Kids Latin America and the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation Season 1. For the second season, Abrams Gentile Entertainment and the Canadian studio Keyframe Digital Productions joined as production companies. Each episode follows an imaginative pink-haired girl named Pinky Dinky Doo, her brother Tyler, and pet Mr. Guinea Pig as she make up her own stories. So you can tell right away that it was made by the same creator as Doug because similar character design, you know. The character of Pinky Dinky Doo was created by Jim Jenkins as a bedtime story for his daughter in 2002. He developed the idea into a two-part web series produced by his company Cartoon Pizza alongside Sesame Workshop in 2003. Random House released a series of 6 children's books featuring the character, and on April 5, 2005, the show's first season made its worldwide premiere on Discovery Kids in Latin America. The show was broadcast in English on CBC television in December 2005. The show will eventually air in the United States on August, beginning in April 10, 2006, and air until 2011, when it was rebranded as the Nick Jr. channel in 2009. From January 17, 2016 to January 2021, the series aired in reruns on HBO Kids as part of the HBO deal with Sesame Workshop. It was also added to the HBO Max streaming service upon its launch on May 27, 2020, before being taken off on January 2, 2021 until November 2022. The series was available on Senseco, a free streaming service by Common Sense Media. And I honestly don't even know about the streaming side, but yeah, I'm gonna search it up later on. So, reception. Pinky Dinky Doo received favorable reviews from critics and audiences. Larissa Wiseman of Common Sense Media rated the series 4 stars out of 5, calling it enlightening as well as silly, funny, and entertaining. She also said that the animation is simple, colorful, and imaginative, combining photography with pictures that look as if they were drawn in color in water skillfully by a child. Entertainment Weekly Eleni Clark gave the show a grade of A. It embraces storytelling and revs up the imagination, so it certainly pays to think pink for a while. She also noted that the show's teaching is unlike Dora. The repetition involved in the lessons is barely noticeable. So, this show aired first on the United States and afterwards on Latin America, because most probably it will become a hit, because the show wasn't that pretty bad. Sure, it wasn't as good or iconic as Doug, but it wasn't that bad. The show is intended to help preschool age viewers increase their vocabulary with its great big fancy word, which is featured several times during the episode. It also addresses problem solving skills as well as the basics of narrative stories, character, dialogue, plot, details, main idea, and sequence of events. After Pink tells her story and solves the problem of the day, kids are invited to play an interactive game on the cheese sandwich toy where they reveal details about the story. At the end of each episode, Pinky says, I love to make up stories. I'll bet you can make up a story too.
Get ready. It's time for Pinky Dinky Doo. Pinky, tell us a story.
Pinky's got a story she wants to share with you. Pinky Dinky Doo.
Top 7 the underrated Pippi Longstocking TV series. Pippi Longstocking is an animated television series co-produced by A.B. Swanks Film Industry, Taurus Film, TFC, Trick Company Film Production, and Nirvana Limited, based on the book series drawn and written by Swedish author Astrid Lindgren. It is a joint Canadian-German-Swedish co-production. This was the first time that the popular character had been animated, a spin-off of the 1997 animated film of the same name. The series disregards the film and starts with a new storyline. Melissa Ultra, Richard Bensley, Nora Reid, Olivia Garrett, Wyan Robson, Rick Jones, William Williams, Chris Wiggins, and Karen Bernstein are the only voice casts reprising the roles from the 1997 film. It was led by German director Michael Schack. The story editor and chief writer for the series was Ken Sabo, whose son Jean also wrote several episodes. And like I said, this show is super underrated because it only lasted 2 seasons and only had like 26 episodes. The show aired on Telethon in Canada starting October 17, 1997. The day the channel launched, it was also shown on HBO and HBO Family in the United States, Nickelodeon in Latin America and Brazil, Nickelodeon Channel 4, Pop and Popcorn in the United Kingdom, Australian Broadcasting Corporation in Australia, Ridley Ford and Boeing in Italy, Cartoon Network in Asia, Arwoods, Hayelidim in Israel, Cartoon Network and TBY Tokyo in Japan, and ZTF and Disney Channel in Germany, and KTV and Ultra Channel in Greece. It later ran in YTV in Canada, Cubo in the United States, TV1 and French 5 in France, Boomerang in Australia, and Disney Junior in Kika in Germany. So I believe this show also aired on PBS Kids and this other channel or Saturday morning block. I honestly don't remember the name of it. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty underrated because it deserves to actually last at least 75 episodes. If Disney would have had in control of the show, most probably it would have lasted longer. Like with the Sabrina animated series. But then it's just too bad that it doesn't follow the plot of the movie, the storyline.
Meet the strongest, funniest, most famous pigtailed girl in the world.
Hey Oh, I'm Pippi.
Join Pippi Longstocking and her friends in an all-new, magical, musical adventure
Pippi, they're right behind us.
for kids of all ages.
Let's run for it!
Thank you.
Pippi Longstocking, rated G.
Top 6. The Stuart Little TV series. Stuart Little, also known as Stuart Little, the animated series, is an American animated television series loosely based on the 1945 E.B. White children's book Stuart Little, as well as the live-action / animated film adaptations. It was produced by Red Dragon Entertainment and Sony Pictures Television for the HBO Family Digital Cable Television channel and aired for only one season and of 13 episodes. So this is another series that's super underrated. It actually did follow the plot of the first two movies. It takes place after the second movie and before the third movie. That honestly, I don't know why they didn't use the same animation from the TV series, because a movie is supposed to have higher quality animation, but it didn't. It looked like animation from a computer game. Taking place after the events of the first two films, the series focuses on the adventure of Stuart Little, a mouse adopted by a human family. Stuart is both imaginative and adventurous, and he sees everyday objects as huge props. Although the series was traditionally animated, each episode featured a CGI-esque Stuart who would recount an event that would open and end in every episode. The series teaches children problem solving and feel satisfied for their accomplishments. Two DVDs were released on May 22, 2007. Each contained 3 episodes of Stuart Little. In April 2009, 2 more DVDs were released. The complete series was released on DVD in Region 2 to the UK and February 25 in the year of 2008. So you can actually find this series on the website. So this is the name of the website. But anyway, like I say, this series is super underrated. I never knew it actually existed until like a couple of days ago. So yeah, like if this show will that air like on ABC Kids, on Kids WB, on the Fox box, most probably it will have become a hit.
Coming soon to HBO Family. Stuart Little continues his adventures in an all-new animated series.
Little high, little low.
Little hay!
Little ho!
Take that! And that!
Can I eat the mouse?
Not right now, Monty. The littles are home.
Please.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay. This is interesting.
Stuart Little, coming early 2003.
Top 5. The Country Mouse and the CD Mouse Adventures. The Country Mouse and the CD Mouse Adventures is a Canadian-French animated television series produced by Senior Films French Animation, Ravensburger Film and TV, Wick Entertainment, Reader's Digest, TV Ontario, Video Motion Pictures, SA, Canal J, and France 3. The Country Mouse and the Sea Mouse Adventures air in the USA on HBO, who also provided development funding for the series from March 1, 1998 to October 27, 1999. It premiered in France on France 3 on March 27, 1998. Another series that's super underrated. Actually, they end up watching it on PBS Kids, and obviously they air on Saturday morning blocks. The show follows the adventures of two cousins, Mike, Alexander from the city and Emily from the country, who go on adventures around the world in the late 19th century and early 20th century, usually to help their cousins solve a mystery or stop the evil rat, no tell, no Goodnick. The two main characters originally appeared in the 1993 television special The Country Mouse and the City Mouse, A Christmas Tale, which was produced by Michael Sporn Animation for HBO, loosely based on the classic Aesop fable. The television special was also adapted into a book in 1994 titled The Country Mouse and the City Mouse Christmas is Where the Heart Is, but the characters were modified for the senior series. The Country Mouse and the City Mouse Adventures was initially produced as a 26 episode series costing $9 million. Production partners Germany's Ravensburger Reader's Digit in the USA and Canadian singer Now Wirebrain, which contributed to the USA $6 million towards the original project's funding.
I know what I'm doing. Let me lead the way this time.
Join a city mouse and a country mouse
You must be Emily and Alexander.
as they travel the world,
And jump!
having many an adventure
We have to solve this mystery.
and a few surprises along the way. The Country Mouse and the City Mouse Adventures.
Top 4: The Adventures of Paddington Bear is an animated children's television series based on the Paddington Bear stories written by Michael Bond. So, in some ways, the series was released in 1997, and this is what a lot of people grew up with, like with me, like they grew up with this show. Anyway, so it was released from June 14, 1997 to February 2, 2000. Should actually lasted longer, at least other 4 seasons. Produced by the Center and Proteria in association with Filmfare. The series was broadcast from June 14, 1997 to February 2, 2000. 39 episodes, 117 segments were produced. Telecast and home media. The show was first introduced on Teletoon's launch in Canada. It was also shown on ITV in the United Kingdom and both Canal J and TF1 in France. The show was aired in the United States on the Cookie Jar Toon Block on Dish TV from November 2008 until August 2009. It was also shown on HBO Family in repeat until 2004 in the... Oh my god, they did a mistake here. Most probably it was also shown on in the late 90s or in the 90s. Because, and it's supposed to say like in the early 2000s, but it doesn't say that. Yeah, most probably a mistake from whoever wrote this article on the Wikipedia. This show also aired on PBS Kids, but it isn't mentioned here. In 2017, it aired on Star Kids and Family until April 2020. It also aired on Light TV Now, the Grill TV. Cubo's channel aired repeat of the show from October 7, 2018 until February 25, 2021. HBO sister company Time Life Home Video released the series on both VHS and DVD. As of the year of 2022, the show is now streaming on Paramount Plus and for free on the Tubi application. So I haven't watched the live action films. This is like the only series I watched about him. You know. So there's other series that were created. Most probably I created. Most probably I saw the series too. I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, it sure lasted as long as the CGI series. You know. There's a thing, but I didn't.
That's our jam! The Adventures of Paddington Bear. We're jamming on jam today.
Top 3 The Little Lulu Show is an anime series based on Marjorie Henderson's Beowulf comics book character Little Lulu. The series first aired in 1995 and ended in 1999. Another super underrated show from a golden age era cartoon character. The series was produced by the Senior Corporation in association with Western Publishing Company Inc. / Golden Books Family Entertainment alongside HBO, Vidafilm, and the CTV Television Network Ltd. for the first 2 seasons, with the participation of the Cable Production Fund Season 2 and the Family Channel Season 3. For the 3rd season, TMO Lunan Film co-produced the series with Senior. The series was aired on HBO and HBO Family in the United States and CTV in Canada. The series continued to air on Family Channel, Teletoon Retro, English and French, VRAK.TV, and Teleño Spanish dub only in orange countries. The series is also aired on the Australian ABC, part of ABC for Kids, Ray 2, E Junior, Cartoon Network, and TV Global.
The cutest comic of all time.
Listen up, TV people.
She's lovable, high-spirited, enchanting, with a heart of gold and a mind of her own.
You just wait.
Giving as good as she gets.
I've never scared anyone before.
And getting what she deserves.
Meet President Lulu.
So let her tickle your funny bone. The Little Lulu Show. On HBO Family.
Top 2 Postman Pat. Postman Pat is a British stop-motion animated children's television series first produced by Woodland Animation. The series follows the adventures of Pat Clifton, a postman who works for the Royal Mail Postal Service in the fictional village of Greendale, inspired by the real valley of Long Sledell near Kendall. Postman Pat's first 13-episode series was screened on BBC One in 1981. John Cunliffe wrote the original treatment and scripts for the series, which was directed by animator Ivor Wood, who also worked on the Magic Roundabout, the Rumbles, Paddington, and the Herbs. Following the success of the first series, 4 TV specials and a second series of 13 episodes were produced during the 1990s. In the series, Pat had a family shown on screen for the first time, though his family had been mentioned in a number of episodes. A newer version of the series was produced by Cosgrove Hall Films from the year 2003 to the year of 2008 and expanded on many aspects of the original series. The show ended on March 29, 2017 after 8 series and 12 specials. The special delivery service spin-off is being rerun on CBeebies on weekends, and the previous Cosgrove Hall series from 2000 is being run on ITBS. Children's block Little B, starring from September 2023. The original two World series were available to watch on Breadbox, Prime Video, and on DVD.
Postman, postman Pat, can you guess what's in his bag? Is there a letter? Meow. Is there a parcel? Meow. Is there a postcard? Meow. What's left? Just the cat. Postman, postman Pat, can you guess what's in his bag? Meow.
Top 1. Babar, the 1989 TV series. Babar as an animated television series co-produced by Canadian animation studio Nelvana Limited and the Clifford Ross Company. It premiered in 1989 on CBC in Canada and on HBO in the United States. The series is based on Jen D. Brownhoff's original Babar books and was Nelvana's first international co-production. The show has been dubbed in 30 languages in over 150 countries. The show is also underrated nowadays, and it should have left them longer. The show was the first to be based on the Babar books. Previously, two Babar specials narrated by Peter Ustinov were produced by Lee Mendelsohn and Bill Melendez for NBC. The story of Babar, the Little Elephant, on October 21, 1968, and Babar comes to America on September 7, 1971. In 2010, a computer animated sequel / spin-off series of Babar titled Babar and the Adventures of Baloo premiered on Disney Junior in the United States. The new series takes place several years after the original and focuses on Babar's grandson and Palmson, as well as introducing new characters. So now with the revival, that only had like 13 episodes, there was a short live revival of the animated series that aired in 2001 on TV Ontario's HBO Kids, Blog, Knowledge Network, and France 3. Nelvana Limited returned to co-produce the series alongside Ellie C. Anime and the Kodansha Company. Most of the episodes for the revival series have Babar and his family traveling in a hot air balloon to different lands of adventure, such as the Land of Toys. None of the voice cast from the previous series returned for the revival. Danlet would go on to voice Adult Palm in Babar and the Adventures of Badu. Babar the movie. In the year of 1989, United States distributor New Line Cinema joined forces with two Canadian companies, Nelvana Limited and Astra Films, to make a film adaptation of Babar. This will be followed by a sequel released in 1999 titled Babar King of the Elephants and was released by Alliance Films directly and HBO Home Video as a direct-to-video film. Babar on Father Christmas. The 1986 television film Babar and Father Christmas won 1987 Gemini Award for Best Anime Program or Series. Best Anime Program or Series. It aired on HBO in the United States on December 5, 1986, on the CBC in Canada, on December 15 on the BBC in the United Kingdom, on Christmas Eve 1986, and on the ABC in Australia on Christmas Day 1987. The film's debut title is also known as Babar in France. The film was made in Canada. The song Christmas in Celestville was featured in the TV film. Gary Morton wrote the music and Marilyn Reed wrote the lyrics. John Brown, Gary Shields, Teresa Dunn, and Craig Kennedy are credited as singers.
Babar, the legendary king of the elephants, is returning to HBO.
Bravo! Bravo!
Follow Babar through his trials and tribulations as he shares his royal wisdom.
Wise decision, sire.
Babar, an elephant you'll never forget.